Alright, so I'm gonna do an intro to Tegumi, or I guess clinch fighting, and I'm gonna show Gabe some very common scenarios that happen based on our arm's orientation. Either I'm on the inside or I'm on the outside of his forearm. So first things first, Gabe, just have your arm out. If I have my arm, his arm is on the inside and I'm on the outside here of our body line, we'll just do round block with a catch. Our arms are connected. You start trying to push on my chest here. I bring it across, I catch, and I inch my way up to here. So if I'm on the inside here, I start pushing this way, you bring it across, and you catch here with this hand. Yes. Do it again. Across, catch. Now really turn your body so you're like perpendicular to me. So like you disappear. Yes, now you catch. Good. And your footwork, don't worry about it. Just imagine your body weight is just moving away from my body weight. So whatever you need to do with your feet to do that, everything's perfectly fine. There's no wrong, right or wrong. Hands up, there's pressure, I push in, nice. And then from there, just once you catch it, this one here just slides up to above the elbow line. Cool, so I'm here, cool. That's the response for being on the outside. So now if we switch roles and now I'm on the inside and you start pushing into me this way, I'm just gonna go towards the inside here. I can throw a strike or I can go again. I'm guiding it this way, grab the wrist, and this one now goes to the crook of the elbow. So I'm on the inside, you apply pressure, I redirect it, grab onto the wrist here. This one here can strike or it's gonna go to the crook of the elbow so I can start. So now you're on the inside, you feel pressure, you're gonna rotate this way, grab onto the wrist, and this hand goes here. Yes. So you're on the inside, you feel pressure, rotate out. Yes. Those are two responses, right? Either your right hand or your left hand, but it's still just two responses. You're either on the outside of my forearm or on the inside. Cool. So if we're here like this and our hands are forward, bend your knees a little, just have some pressure. So look, I'm both on the outside. That means when I push like this, you do your outside response. Good. When for some reason, I'm able to get to the inside, and I do my inside response, yes. So let's make it specific where I'm just doing one side, all right? So I'm just doing on your right side with my left hand. I'm either on the outside pushing in, you rotate out, or I'm on the inside pushing forward and you rotate out. Cool. So let's move around. So I'm gonna push you around and stuff, but once you feel me doing this, you have your response. Push you around. Once you feel me doing this, you have your response. Nice. Oh. Good. Oh. Nice. So now, you know that's your response. So between those responses, do a little strike or add a little strike in there. So what I mean by that is if I'm on the outside, you push in, and I go to here, strike, down, right? Or strike, down. And if you push this way and I go like this, strike here, or strike here, right? So everything's the same, you're just adding a strike, but you see like an opportunity or an opening. If I like figure out a way to get in here, oh, nice. Again. Nice, it's fine. Put it on the inside. And look, I'm not rushing my inside strike, we're still playing, but you notice how the orientation is still on, I'm on the inside, so you're just waiting on that, so you can start passing it. Oh, yes. I'm gonna go extra slow, but we're gonna try to do both sides. So you have right side, outside, inside, left side, outside, inside. That's it, cool? So we're moving around, and just wait for an obvious commitment, because this is kind of where you get to relax. You push me around too. So what's gonna happen is I can add as many variables or as little variables as possible, but you're just working on those forward directions, right? So at every single time right now, in the beginning, you're very cognizant of, okay, Michael's on both outside, or you say, I'm on both inside. And he's like, okay, he just switched on his left side, he's on the inside, I'm on the outside, and he committed to this. Boom. Nice. We're moving around, and he committed to that. So now, if you make it a little more freeform, we could be here. We can do whatever you want in the sense, like I could throw knees, you could block that knee, block it with your hand and go right back up. You could throw strikes yourself, and I'm blocking. You go throw punches, I'm blocking, but notice how every time we block or we have an exchange, something is either outside or inside. So you're on the outside now. That means if I do here, you go back to the drill, right? So let's say you throw an overhand right, because you know I have to block it this way, because I can't really block like this, throw at my face. I can't really do that. It's gonna hit me. So I have to go on across my body inside out. And that automatically feeds you your outside look, right? So you can use that as a setup where we're striking here, you're gonna throw your huge overhand right, boom, and I go to here, and there's your feet, right? And that becomes a drill in itself if you want it to be. So we're here, we're messing around, boom, you throw that right, boom, back, yes. Do it again, boom, back, yep. Do it again, boom, back. Nice. So let's mess around, let's see, I'll give you like a pop quiz. So I'm gonna be very obvious with my pushes here. And then I'm gonna make you block every now and then too. But look, if I overcommit on my strikes, that's a feed. Yes. If I overcommit on my strikes here, boom, that's a feed. So you could feed defensively, but then if I'm overcommitting, you pull me into your own attack, right? So the quicker you redirect this to the other hand, now that's a pulling hand. You pull, right? Hands up. Nice, exactly. So now, if you imagine when I strike and you move in when I strike, now it's like you made me overcommit by you closing the distance. Because look, if we're at this medium range here and I throw my strike here, and I'm on the outside, so you have your feet, I would have to continue my momentum for you to continue that pull, right? But now if you stepped in with that, we're already here. So now you're in the advantageous position, you start, yes, exactly. So it's kind of why you don't want to just stand there and receive it. You're gonna crash in and set up the outside or inside on your terms, rather than just reacting to it. So hands forward, boom, boom, nice. This one, nice. That means you know that a straight here feeds you on the inside already, so you can even look for that. Oh, yes. And same on this side. Yes. And you give me some looks too. So now we're play blocks. Boom. There's some kicks here. Yes. Boom. Nice. And that reaction, it doesn't have to be quick with your hands. It's more about you're redirecting my punch and then you're turning your body to get out of the way. And then what happens is your hand's already there to just catch it. So this one here, do a round block like that, and then you're there. So now I'm gonna punch you a little faster, so you gotta turn your body, right? See how it's already there? We'll do it on this side so it's towards the camera. So if I'm here, yeah. And try not to catch it with your hands, just use your whole arm as a wall. Just a wall that gets out of the way, yep. So that means the faster my attack, the faster your pivot to kind of disappear. It's like you're opening a door and I fly past it, right? And you can see my tells because I need to step forward for my jab. So you're gonna notice this move first before this goes out, right? So I'll go here, yes. Don't try to catch it, just move it out of the way, yeah. Let me go a little further away. Hands up. Yes. Now you redirected it and just capture it with that free hand. Yes. Now when you know that I'm going forward, take it a little step forward with it. And you meet in the middle. See that? And that's where breaking it with your shoulder kind of fits. Because if you throw the punch on me, I do the same. I go here, and this is all from like this medium range, which in reality it's not going to be as effective because I'm not going to be able to catch that arm. So throw punch, stepping, fast, do it again, fast, here. So look, my structure's already collapsed, right? So that means sometimes it might be better to just let it pass, catch it, and my hand's here, and there's the break with the shoulder. So if I'm here, you do it again, I'm like, oh crap, boom, there's a snap. Because in reality, there's no way, if you throw real fast, for me to do all this stuff here, right? So at the very least, I can get it offline and just put my shoulder into that snap. And play a little more. So yeah, right now you're just seeing what's outside, what's inside. Boom. And good readjustment there. That was kind of cross body, which we didn't really go over. Now you can tag me too, because you can try to go for them preemptively in the sense that if you just reach over here and just pull that and try to go for it, I can redirect you and try to do something else as well. Right? So you can be it offensively or defensively. And then you could not allow me to do that either. So pull your arm back, yes. Now we're actually playing a little bit. Nice. So a little cheat for all this is you need to maintain a structure to be able to pull. So if I did this and you did your technique here, and you go for an arm drag, push down, there. This structure here that you created has to be like rounded, very solid for you to use your body to push down. So my immediate counter to that is to break the structure here. So do it on me, quick, hard, boom, again. So even if I try to strike you from here, you're gonna take me to the floor. That's where a lot of people kind of make the mistake. It's like he grabs me, I'm gonna punch him in the face. Well, with that much momentum, I can probably clip him, but I'm not gonna do much. So I need to address the immediate danger, which is my arm getting taken down, taking me down. So if you do that quick, here, I'm just gonna shove my structure into here and collapse your structure. That way that weakens everything here. You can try it as hard as you want here. Boom. If I just put my body weight into this collapses that rounded structure and it kind of negates everything. Same thing on the other side, right? If I go across here and pull like that, right? That's a little harder to do, but I can do it again. Again, take me into the wall. Yeah. Right, so I need to bump you a little bit to break down this structure somehow. So that's kind of how all that works. Because you can do that the same thing to me. If I try to do this, collapse into me here, boom. Or if I go on this side, push this elbow in. Now push it in hard and try to fight me taking you down. There's no way, right? You broke down my structure. But if you're not pushing that down, I'm gonna be able to steer you as much as I want. So this thing here, it's like you're lifting weights, right? You can't you can't bench something like that. You need to have that perfect structure. So once you understand how to maintain that perfect structure, you know how to collapse it defensively. So again, we're here, I go to here, I would just shove your hand into this elbow here, boom. Now I can't really do much. So let's play a little more. Now we're both trying to go for these inside-outside feeds, and I could try to create it myself, right? Just passing your hand over. Yeah, there you go. You do it to me. Just commit to your feet. There you go. You only have one or two. There's a commit. There's a collapse structure. You're too high on that one, or too tall. Nope. There. So then I could get it myself too. Cool. Fun stuff.